guys, I'm Charles, mXrevival, mXrevival.com. Today I'm out here at Diablo MX in Brentwood, California. Back in the day, this place was called Sand Hill Ranch. Maybe some of you guys remember that. It has quite the racing legacy. Sand Hill ended up getting shut down, and for several years the place was just dead. Nothing was happening here, and it was then revived as Diablo MX a few years ago. So a few quick facts about the track. The track is sort of a hard-packed sand base. It reminds me of like a decomposed granite, and it might actually be. It looks like it was built in a quarry. I don't know the full history on it, but it kind of reminds me of Southern California tracks. Gate fee is $30 per rider. They have a really great grandstand area where people can watch the track. They have a nice clean parking lot, and they have several restrooms of the porta potty variety. Usually pretty clean. Always a lot of toilet paper in them, which is a good thing if you bring your girl. They have a main track and a pretty good kids track as well. Practice on the main track is broken into 3 practice sessions. They have the kids, then they have the vet beginner for 20 minutes, then they have the intermediate pro for 20 minutes as well. So every hour there are 3 practice cycles.
In an order that would surprise you.
Track is of course prepped and watered, and their weekend hours are 9 to 2. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description of the video below so you guys can have access to their website, their phone number, and their social media, all of those sorts of things, so you can check up on the track. So on the topic of social media, there's pretty often some great photographers out here as well. We have NorCal Moto Photo and Flanders Imagery as well. So if you guys are watching, thank you for all the great shots over the years. We really appreciate you guys. I don't believe camping is currently allowed at the track. I think that's something they've been working on, so just keep your eyes on the website and the links below for updates. It'd be really great if you could camp here because they have a huge flat parking lot, and it would just be a killer pit area if we could camp here. So maybe someday in the future. Now a few words of caution about track conditions. This place can get super windy, so much so that you wouldn't want to hit some of the bigger jumps out here because you'd turn into a freaking kite. So just be sure to keep your eyes on the weather advisory and the wind advisory before you come out. 90% of the time it's not a problem. I'm talking about porta potties flipping over kind of wind. If you guys are riding out here in the winter seasons, you can expect some wet conditions on the track. I would say this place typically dries out after about 4 days of no rain. This track has some pretty flat areas once you get out there, and the problem with tracks that have flat areas is that sometimes it's hard to get the water to drain out. All of the uphills, downhills, and elevation changes will be really nice, but then some of the flat spots tend to keep water. So when it is the winter and the rainy season, the guys at Diablo are really good about updating their social media as to whether or not they're going to be open or closed the next day. So just keep your eyes on their social, and it should never be a problem for you. We'll go do a slow sight lap so I can explain the track to you as I go around. After that, I'll start doing my full pace laps, which are still slow, but don't feel bad for me, guys. What I lack of speed and skill, I make up for in sexual prowess. That's right, boys and girls, you know what time it is. It is time to shred. By shred, I mean go as fast as you can without getting hurt and killing yourself, and also having a good time. That is the old man's definition of shred, boys and girls. All right, I am on the 2020 RMZ 450. This bike is new to me, about 1.2 hours. If you guys are interested in Suzukis and RMZs, particularly the 18 through 21 model 450, I have a little video series going, and it basically is just breaking this bike down, adding mods to it, shaving weight. Episode 1, I got this thing delivered to the house in a crate, which was cool. Episode 2, we did a modified 2018 against this bone stock 2020 when it was bone stock a few rides ago, and that was pretty cool. And next up, we have filmed the Pro Circuit suspension video versus stock suspension video. You guys can go ahead and check that out by clicking the playlist in the top corner of your screen, and if you do, I appreciate you. And either way, thanks for riding with me today. About to get out on the track, do some sight laps, break the track down for you guys. We got about 20 minutes left of open practice from 9 to 10 a.m. They do an open hour, and it's about 9:40. So get out there, show you the track, and then see this bad boy right here. What up, girl? All right, as you can see, nice big wide open parking lot here, plenty of room for just about whatever you could imagine bringing. All the smiling faces, so on and so forth. This is the staging area right here at the entrance to the track. When they go to a split practice, they have everybody wait right here. Practice is split up by wristband color. Oh, the track looks so good. I'm excited. So we'll go get a sight lap right now and just kind of show you guys the place. This is where you get in. A little wet still, typical morning. Dirt looks great. Got some ruts going. They definitely had some weather out here. Little tabletop. Little sweepy left-hander. Just gets a nice rut in it. Later in the day, some good ruts going already right here. Little step over. A little greasy right now. You can really let the bike open up. Downhill, sweeping left turn. Little drop off right here. Pretty awesome. Track super wet still. Oh yeah, wet and cold dirt. Long tabletop, that's kind of new. Got a short double right here. Nice uphill. This is new, little scrub wall. Man, very slippery right now. Very, very slippery. Oh boy, we got a guy. We got some carnage over here. Some stall. That ends up being a really great off-camber rut. You can really hook into that rut and get over this little tabletop thing. Got a good crowd out here today. It's always nice. Sometimes this is a really wet area when it's been raining. As you can see, they did not prep the burn very well. Track's gonna get pretty rough later. Those will be nice inside ruts there. Definitely busy. So on the busyness, you can see why it's good. They can do a split practice, 3 20-minute sessions. All of this is brand new. These new jumps. All the jumps on the track are pretty darn doable. This one up here after this jump, this is the big boy on the track right here. You can double it or do a big triple if you want. This is new. So scrub wall coming up, and we're back at the entry. Yeah, not too bad out there. A little bit of slop, but I mean that's pretty darn minimal, so not too bad. Definitely winter conditions. You guys can see the ruts. It's a little mushy. The dirt's cold. It might even be frozen in some spots. It's that sort of temperature right now, in the mid 30s when we wake up. So all the shadows are really cold and slick. But typically this place shapes up really good, and once the ruts get formed, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, track is shaping up nice. Went out for a second moto between the first one you guys saw that was super wet, and went ahead and just tried to put in some better laps. And as always, the track really dried up, so it's not slippery anymore. It's a bit rough today, but it's a good test of endurance and still super fun. So this will be my third outing, and I'll just show you guys how I get around the track. Slowly, of course. I'm not a excellent rider, so it is what it is, but at least got the jumps down and the turns are so-so. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy it. I won't torture you too long with it. Just a lap or two. And then after that, I'll show you guys the kids track real quick for you moms and dads that might want to take your kids out here. And that'll pretty much conclude the day. Got a big crew of knuckleheads here. See?
Good times. That is some good stuff. Yeah!
That was fucking good, man.
That was so fun.
So good.
What'd you think? What'd you think? That's fun, huh? How would you know, I guess? All you do is eat rocks and puke them back up in the parking lot. Yeah! Yeah! I will go check out the kids track real quick. It's just on the side of the parking lot. I've never actually looked at it up close, but I think it's pretty dang big. Oh yeah, it's massive. You guys will like this. If you have kids, this is amazing. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, got the SSR. You guys know I'm an SSR fan. Got a really big loop. They got some short little tabletop style things. Nothing that's gonna get your kid hurt. They got a wall ride there in the back. It's all down in this little pit. It's pretty badass. Okay. All the moms and dads, I don't know, maybe there's a camper. Like I said earlier, I don't think people are allowed to camp, but maybe I'm wrong. That would be super cool. I would love to camp here. Fifth wheel, all the boys and girls, the kids, dogs, all that stuff, barbecue. Anyway, that's the kids track. Dude, can we camp here yet? No, right? No camping.
They said that they didn't they get it approved for if you did a race here?
Yeah, it's still just like waiting on other stuff, I think.
Okay.
Hopefully, dude, it'd be sweet to camp out here, right?
Absolutely. All right, so I just found out there's 2 more tracks here. I didn't even know about it. So to the left of the kids track I just showed you, there's like a big oval over there. It doesn't look like there's any obstacles on it. So it's like super beginner. Your kid will freaking lose his mind on that thing, having fun. And then I see some bikes going around in a circle way back there too. You guys obviously can't see it on the GoPro, but behind that little office or whatever that thing is over there. So there's a couple more tracks that I didn't even know about. So anyways, this place is awesome. You gotta check it out. Guys, unbelievable day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about Diablo MX, and I hope you guys roll out here and give it a shot. If you have any questions that I maybe didn't answer about the place, go ahead and just blast me in the comments below. I'll be sure to take care of it as soon as I can. And until next time, shred safe. I will see you soon. Don't forget to like, don't forget to sub. I appreciate you. See you next time.